So
I was fighting it.
So in truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD, back again with another video review. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're here. So with this video review, I wanted to go over the whole Jonathan Owens and Simone Biles situation that I'm sure you guys have heard about in the past for the past couple of days. And the reason why I want to go over this because a lot of things that was said in the videos is basically how passport bros are being treated. This is what passport bros, passport kings deal with in reference to this interview. And the thing is, a lot of women was pissed off about this interview. You know why? Because of the fact that Jonathan said that he was the catch and he was the prize. And you know why that was a problem? Because in the community, a lot of women believe that men are below women and women are the prize. But I gotta ask a question. If women were the prize, why is it that you have to keep putting money into them? Whenever you get a prize, you never have to keep putting money to keep that prize. That is not a part of the deal when you win a prize, when you get a prize. Kind of like when you get a prize out of a cereal box. You're not going to keep paying the company to keep that prize that you receive from that box. So it's the same thing as other prizes that you may receive or so. You don't have to keep paying for it. But with women, you do. So that right there negates them from being the prize. That's why men are the prize, because most times men are the one that elevate the women in most situations, especially out of the country. But of course, I got a lot of detractors that will say, oh no, a lot of you men, especially black men, are not the prize. You guys don't make money and blah, 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 which is a lie. A lot of times these women are talking about the lower life, the lower quality of men like the Pookies and Ray Rays that they're used to dealing with. A lot of the men that are over here on my end, we are the upper echelon of men. We are the men that travel. We are the men that have money to travel and to have a good life or to even live overseas. So a lot of times they like to compare what they're used to seeing in their little neighborhoods, in their little small ghettos, to think that every black man or every man in general are the same, which is false. Let's go ahead and jump into this video and see why they're up in arms, upset. Yeah, so this is the pivot is where this is coming from. Let's go ahead and take a look at this.
You feel like every step of the way. You know, like the moment.
Honestly, don't get into no long shit, bro. I gotta ask you, man. God damn, y'all boys scared. Bro, as us pretty red dimes as we are, how in the hell did you pull Simone Biles? And I love this football talk, bro. I gotta get to it. I'm over here rubbing my knees trying to ask this question.
Bruh. Hey, Chad, I wanted to tell him, he's talking about being looked over. Now, when the right people look at you.
Yeah, that's,
You know what I'm saying?
How did you do that, bro?
Man, it's really how she pulled me, man. That's the question.
Oh,
man.
Lord Jesus. Now you with Freddie. Now it's back. now
But
you
listen,
with
I'm gonna tell you, organic story, man. So I just got to Houston. I probably have been to Houston 7 months. I was single at the time, you know, so I'm just living, being me and myself. And COVID had just hit, but I had just went to Arizona, and one of my boys are like, hey man, you gotta check out this app, you know? And I'm like, nah, I'll check it out. Like, what is it? It was called Raya at the time. So basically it's like a dating app, but you know, you have to go through certain like criteria to make sure that you're who you are. So literally have been on the app for a couple of days, man. And it's like, she pops up and I'm like, let me see who this is. Gymnastics. I ain't never, you know, I never really paid attention to gymnastics. So it piqued my curiosity, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'll see what's up. I swiped her and it said we matched. So I'm just like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna see what's up. So I go do my workout and I come back and I get like, I had some likes on my Instagram, you know, and I'm like, oh, this might be. I'm like, okay.
You see this right here already. She's pursuing him. She is out there chasing after him. This is what it's like for passport bros, passport kings, whenever we touch down and go to other countries or even jump on these dating apps. A lot of women are coming after you and they're trying to see what's up with you because they know that you're part of the upper echelon of the world. So they want to make sure that they could get with you and have a good life with you and make a family and so forth. So what's going on here is what Passport Bros deal with on a daily basis.
So I see what's up, and then I still waited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till I, take a shower and everything. Then I come back to my phone, and then she messages me on the app, like, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm, man, this gotta be fake. Like, I don't know. I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August. So I'm not paying attention to, so I never would have had.
So he's speaking his truth, although he's giving him the side eye, like, but it makes sense because think about this. A man that has only been bred to know only about NFL, basketball, and things like that, which is only focused minded on that. He haven't had the opportunity to be worldly to know all the other things that goes on. Like, I'm sure he knows about the sport, but I'm sure he doesn't watch it. He doesn't know who's who and what is going on with that. I've been through that at some point in my life when I was younger, when I didn't care about what was going on in the Olympics. But then as I got older, wised up and started watching what was going on in all these other countries so that I could represent and be proud of the country that I'm from. So that's when you start understanding what's going on. So he's still a young brother doing his thing, not paying attention to that.
At a moment to where I would have watched, like,
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
But like I was saying, man, she messaged me. This was like a Tuesday, and we were texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And we couldn't do much as COVID happened. Everything was shut down. So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man.
So you was really the catch in.
I always say the men the catch, man. I always say we the catch.
That's right.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did though.
Is what you're saying.
Because I was fighting it. So
in truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles.
Oh,
is what you're saying.
At the time,
that's what
I'm not gonna say that.
That what you.
I'm gonna stop right here, man. He's trying to start some stuff right there. And this is where it comes down to the media with the clickbaits. This is why a lot of women was up in arms about that because of that comment. Because they also followed up with that comment because of him saying that he was the prize. And the fact that she drove 45 minutes to go see him. This is what goes on when a lot of brothers meet women from smaller towns that are away from the major metropolitan areas where we fly into. A lot of these women, they will take the 45 1-hour bus ride to go see this man, whatever man. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about passport bros, men that are looking for relationships and things like that. This is basically a regular thing. What happens? A lot of women here in the States have became very comfortable, believe that they are the catch, they are the prize, and that men should do whatever they can to pursue them. But in other countries, they don't work that way. The women are pursuing the men because they know that having a man, having a family, you have fulfilled your life destiny. So continue.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this is my third year. I'm trying to. I'm like, it's kind of early. But like I said, man, it happened when you least expect it. And we hung out, man. It was like we hit it off instantly. We just laughed the whole night.
So I'm stopping there because of the music. I don't know if that's copyright music, but like I said, he did his thing. He was focused on the prize of what he's trying to accomplish, and she saw what she liked and she chased after him. And that's how a relationship actually work. When the women actually chase after you, that makes it even better for you. But let's go ahead and see these comments of these haters or what they had to say about the whole situation. So here's the first one. It says, this man is lying so bad everybody knows who Simone Biles is. She's a household name. Her Olympic run was all over in multiple languages on multiple media outlets and platforms, just lying for no reason. See, the funny thing is a lot of these women, they love being in delusion land that they don't like hearing the truth. They want to hear lies. They love lies. And with him speaking his truth, now it's a problem. They can't accept it. Simone Biles' husband is receiving backlash for saying he didn't know who she was when they met and saying he's the catch. She drove 45 minutes to him when they met on Tinder or whatever dating app they had. Yeah, and like I said before, women in other countries, they do this because they know that men are the catch. They are the prize. You know, here is like a shock to the matrix. A lot of these women in the States, they're like, oh my God, you know, how can he say that? How could she do that? Well, that's why most of you guys are over here single, because you guys believe that you are the catch and ain't no man is coming to catch you. This one says, this is cringe and embarrassing, to be honest. He should have disclosed all that. I mean, well, they asked the question. It's an interview. So should he have lied? I mean, y'all, I don't know what's up with these women. A lot of times they just want to talk out the side of their ass just to talk. And then the other one says he wants to humble her. No one's trying to humble anybody. He's not even trying to humble her or whatever. You know, it's like you guys always think everything is an attack or whatever. You guys are always defensive mode. That's why, like I said, a lot of them are single, because they have all this trauma, all this problem built up in them that they think that everybody's the same. Because he's insecure and he resents that she's the gold medal breadwinner. Who says that she's the breadwinner? Who says that? I mean, I would be happy that she won a gold medal, but that still doesn't mean anything, because he's still the man. He still has to go out there and compete and make a life for both of them. So, in so many words, no. You know, these women, they have issues. They just, like I said, just love to talk crap just to talk, because they're upset at what he said. It's giving Keke Palmer situation. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Nobody cares about that. It says, laughing my ass off, look at y'all projecting your miserable experience onto that happily married couple. Exactly. Exactly.
How dare you?
That is what they're doing. Maybe I saw it different. To me, he was admitting that he was ignorant of gymnastics, and he comes from a place where football, basketball players are the pinnacle, and his worldview was kind of narrow. Simone is gorgeous, and he thought she was an IG famous. Yes, exactly. That is what was being said. One person gets it, while all those BWs had a lot to say because they didn't like the fact that he said he was the catch. There's a lot of people who are traumatized because their relationship didn't work out, and so they like to project their pain onto other women, and there absolutely nothing wrong with what he said. What's wrong is the interviewer, snarky faces, and the caption to this post. Yeah, that was the biggest thing, was the fact that they were doing the clickbait to try to get attention in there. Like you can see that they were trying to start so boy. They were trying to start to get something going, you know, and they did their job. And a lot of people took the bait and ran with it. And it says right here, there's nothing wrong with a man trying to humble his wife for all the world to see. He's trying to play the lady man. No, come on now, come on. And again, like I said, they're all in their feelings. They're upset. It is what it is. And of course, I'm gonna leave you guys with some good eye candy. This is some Afro-Brazilians out there in Brazil. For those of you, like I said, who are, you know, the passport bros, passport kings, men that are travelers, that, you know, that love or actually looking for a relationship, whatever. Remember, you are the prize. You are the pick. You are everything. And this is what is out there. Always having a good time. That's all I gotta say. Well, hey, don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this whole subject. Passport bros are like professional athletes. Whenever we leave the United States, this is what happens. So leave a like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.